Hi ladies, hey, I was just gonna do a couple more videos if I could. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold and it's really hard not to cough, and I keep, I'll wake her up when I'm coughing, but, um, so I just wanted to touch a little bit on my last video. I was thinking about it, I did that video so many times, but I just want to make it really, I didn't really talk about how great it was, even though the labor was awful, or the delivery was awful, I should say. Um, Seeing her was made it all completely worth it. I mean, I was in the middle of the C-section, and when you finally hear your baby cry, it doesn't really matter anymore. Um, I did. I can still remember that moment. I can still remember Steven seeing, kind of looking at each other once that happened, and so there were really great things that did still happen. So if you end up with a C-section, or if you're going in and you have to have one, it's not, you still get special moments that you just wouldn't get if you had it naturally. And I don't know, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't come off being super negative in my last video, and that I didn't, have a great time. I'll talk a little bit about my recovery from the C-section. About 20 minutes after I was sewn up and I was breastfeeding, and then they take you back to your room and you're laying flat on your back. And that was pretty awful. I immediately asked to start sitting myself up because I could not handle being on my back like that. I couldn't hold her right. I couldn't see her. And I just wanted to kind of, um, you know, start going forward. So I just started sitting myself up, basically, and then I still had my catheter in. I couldn't get up and go to the bathroom or anything, and I was still in bed for the first full day. So I had her at 1, and then I didn't get up until the next day. But the next day they came in, they helped me go to the bathroom, and then I had them take my catheter out immediately, and then I just had to get up and do it myself. It was very hard. It's a full surgery, so it's pretty serious. It's difficult, but you want to get out of bed, and you don't want to be in bed forever, and the quicker you get up, the faster your recovery is. Which means you need to take your pain medication, and you need to be on top of it. I didn't want to take anything just because I knew it was okay for her, as okay as possible, but I just didn't want to be on anything. But I knew that if I didn't take it and I didn't get up, then I wouldn't recover fast. And so then, we were supposed to stay till Sunday. We had her on a Thursday. We had her on Friday? Excuse me. I can't remember if she was born on a Thursday or Friday, but we were supposed to be there till Sunday, but we really didn't want to pay till Sunday. And I was getting up and going to the bathroom, and I was on medication in pill form, so it wasn't a big deal. So we opted to leave a day early, and we did. And I'll say it was a little bit harder to leave the hospital than I assumed it was going to be. The nursing staff was so great. They were, gosh, I cried when I left. I was just felt so blessed to have such great nursing staff. And, when you go into a birthing center, you kind of have this idea of that hospitals are awful and you don't want to be at them and blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, I had a really great experience. So if you end up at a hospital, don't be discouraged. Be nice as you can, and you really get treated well. So that was great. Going home was hard. Riding in the car was hard after the C-section. But we just kind of powered through and got home. She did such a great job on the drive home. I always said I would never be one of those moms that sat in the back seat with their kids. Like, I was like, get a grip, you know? I was in the back seat with her for sure. I have not sat in the front seat yet. I've been in the back seat with her for the full 4 weeks, and who knows when I'll sit in the front seat again. Maybe when I have to drive to work. I don't know. Sorry, Hope. So, I don't know if I told you guys, but we named, her full name is Hope Olive Hopper. I don't know if I ever told you guys her middle name, but that is her full name. And she's great. I am going to put a little video together of all of her pictures so you guys can actually see her. This is the first day she's slept all day, so I don't know what's going on. She's been the most alert newborn I've ever seen, and most people that I've ever talked to have said the same thing. She's usually up all day. We'll take a couple 30-minute naps and then sleeps basically all night other than nursing. So she's just been great. So when I got home, I was just really blessed to have Steven home. He's still home he still hasn't gone back to work. He'll be off a total of 7 weeks is what it ends up being, because she was so late. He had taken it off since my due date. And she's so funny. So being home was hard, recovery-wise, getting out of bed, you know, having to get from a laying down to a sit position to be able to feed her in the middle of the night was hard. Going to the bathroom was difficult. There's just so many things that were hard. But we powered through, and it gets better. So for those of you that are having to go in for a C-section, or you have situations where they're telling you that you might be having one, just know the first week is not great, but every day gets better, and it isn't the end of the world. My scar is, it's long, but it's minimal, and I got glue on the top. I didn't even get stitches or anything, so you can't even see this. You can't see anything. Not that I'm ever gonna wear a bikini again. Anyways, I'm sure I got so many stretch marks, not on my stomach, but on my thighs and on my side, and oh, it's gross. Totally worth it. I couldn't care less, and Steven doesn't care, but I'm just not going to be wearing bikinis, so I just want to do a quick little update on C-section and the recovery, and you know, had I done this video 4 weeks ago, it probably would have been totally different, way more detailed. You tend to start forgetting things, but the bottom line is if my water wouldn't have broke and I would have been dilating, I could have labored for way longer than that. I was in control, and I could have had her naturally, but it was just not in the cards for us, and C-section wasn't a big deal. So, but I'll probably do a breastfeeding update, just because I think a lot of people need support with breastfeeding. It's can be difficult at first, but it's so worth it, and it's so good for the baby, and it saves you a lot of money, and you lose weight. So I'll say I did gain a total of, oh my gosh, I gained probably like 60 some pounds. Oh Lord, I gained a lot of weight. I think at the last time I got weighed in, I weighed 198. Holy crap. And I immediately lost about 20 pounds, and so far I've lost a total of 30 pounds. So I'm feeling pretty good, but I'm excited about getting to work out and getting my endorphins back up and that kind of stuff. So so I'll put a video together of all of her pictures so you can see her. She's gorgeous. She looks a lot like her dad. She looks a little bit like me, but I just thought I'd let you guys know, and I hope everyone's doing well. I watch everyone's videos, especially when I'm up nursing, and that's that. So I will talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye.